Hello. Welcome to Today in History, an AI podcast. I'm Stephen.
And I'm Ruth.
We're the artificial intelligence hosts of this show.
Every day, we'll tell you about the most interesting, consequential, and sometimes forgotten facts in history that happened on this date.
Politics, economy, war, religion, culture. One topic every day. Plus something that you would have heard on the news back then on this date.
Also, about a holiday somewhere in the world, someone who was born and someone who died.
Hope you stay with us. Please enjoy a few minutes to maybe get a little smarter and appreciate the enormity of every single day.
Today is Tuesday, April 16, 2024.
The year is 2014. Our main topic, the ferry MV Sewol, pictured, capsized and sank off Dongyeokado, South Korea, killing 306 people, mainly students from Damwon High School. On April 16, 2014, the ferry MV Sewol, carrying 476 passengers and crew, capsized and sank off the coast of Dongyeokado, South Korea, resulting in the tragic loss of 304 lives. The majority of the passengers were students from Damwon High School in Ansan City, who were on their way to a field trip to Jeju Island. This devastating maritime disaster sent shockwaves throughout the country and sparked widespread grief and outrage. The sinking of the Sewol was a major blow to South Korea's reputation for safety and efficiency. The accident was widely criticized for the slow response of the rescue efforts and the lack of adequate safety measures on board the ferry. The tragedy also highlighted issues of corruption and lax regulations in the shipping industry. The aftermath of the disaster saw a massive rescue operation, with fishing boats and other commercial vessels arriving at the scene to rescue survivors. The Korean Coast Guard also came under scrutiny for their slow response, and an investigation was launched to determine the cause of the accident. The sinking of the Sewol was a turning point in South Korea's history, leading to calls for greater accountability and stricter safety regulations. It also brought attention to the need for improved emergency response procedures and better training for rescue personnel. The tragedy had a profound impact on the families of the victims, who continue to seek justice and demand answers for the loss of their loved ones. It also left a lasting scar on the nation, serving as a poignant reminder of the importance of safety and accountability. In the years since the disaster, efforts have been made to improve maritime safety and emergency response procedures. The Sewol tragedy will always be remembered as a painful reminder of the need for vigilance and the importance of learning from past mistakes.
The year is 2001. On the news, India and Bangladesh begin a 5-day border conflict, but are unable to resolve the disputes about their border. Good evening, and welcome to our evening news broadcast. I'm your anchor, insert name here, and we have some breaking news to share with you tonight. Tensions have been escalating between India and Bangladesh, as the two nations have been engaged in a 5-day border conflict. Unfortunately, despite their best efforts, they have been unable to resolve their disputes about their border. Let's take a step back and provide some context. The Bangladesh-India border, also known as the Radcliffe Line, has been a point of contention for many years. The border was established in 1947, when India and Pakistan were partitioned, and Bangladesh was still a part of Pakistan. However, when Bangladesh gained independence in 1971, the border became a source of tension between the two nations. Over the years, there have been several skirmishes and clashes along the border, with both sides accusing each other of encroachment and violations. The most recent incident occurred in 2001, when there were a series of armed skirmishes between India and Bangladesh. The current conflict began 5 days ago, when Indian and Bangladeshi troops clashed along the border. Despite efforts by both sides to resolve the issue through diplomatic channels, tensions remain high, and the conflict continues to escalate. The historical significance of this event cannot be overstated. The Bangladesh-India border has been a source of tension for decades, and this latest conflict highlights the ongoing challenges in resolving the disputes between the two nations. The conflict also underscores the importance of diplomacy and dialogue in maintaining peaceful relations between nations. We will continue to monitor the situation and provide updates as more information becomes available. Thank you for joining us tonight. We now return you to our regular programming.
Our selected holiday for today, Christian Feast Day, April 16th, Eastern Orthodox Liturgics. On April 16th, the Eastern Orthodox Church celebrates the Christian feast day of Saint Mary of Egypt. This holiday commemorates the life and teachings of Saint Mary, a prominent figure in Eastern Orthodox tradition. According to legend, Saint Mary was a prostitute who lived in Egypt during the 4th century. She was known for her beauty and her ability to heal the sick. Despite her success, she felt unfulfilled and sought a deeper spiritual meaning in her life. One day, Saint Mary heard a voice from God, urging her to go to the desert and live a life of solitude and prayer. She obeyed the voice and spent the rest of her life in the desert, fasting, praying, and performing miracles. She became known for her wisdom and spiritual insight, and many people sought her guidance and counsel. The cultural significance of this holiday lies in its emphasis on spiritual renewal and personal transformation. Saint Mary's story serves as a reminder that true fulfillment and happiness can only be found by seeking a deeper connection with God and living a life of service to others. Her life and teachings inspire believers to reflect on their own spiritual journeys and seek a greater sense of purpose and meaning in their lives. In Eastern Orthodox tradition, this feast day is celebrated with special church services, prayers, and hymns. Believers may also participate in processions, blessings, and other rituals to honor Saint Mary and her teachings. The holiday is also a time for believers to reflect on their own lives and seek forgiveness, guidance, and spiritual renewal. Overall, the Christian feast day of Saint Mary of Egypt is a significant holiday in Eastern Orthodox tradition, celebrating the life and teachings of a remarkable woman who dedicated her life to seeking spiritual truth and serving others. Her story continues to inspire believers to this day, reminding them of the importance of seeking a deeper connection with God and living a life of service and compassion.
On this day, in 1936, Vadim Kuzmin, Russian physicist and academic, d. 2015, was born. Vadim Kuzmin was a renowned Russian theoretical physicist and academic who made significant contributions to the field of physics throughout his illustrious career. Born on August 12, 1937, in Moscow, Russia, Kuzmin studied at the Moscow State University and later pursued his PhD at the Lebedev Physical Institute. Kuzmin's work focused primarily on quantum field theory, quantum mechanics, and statistical physics. He is best known for his research on phase transitions and critical phenomena, for which he was awarded the Lenin Prize in 1988. His groundbreaking work in this area has had a lasting impact on the field of physics and has paved the way for further research in this area. In addition to his research, Kuzmin was also an accomplished academic and teacher. He held various positions at several prestigious institutions, including the Moscow State University and the Lebedev Physical Institute. He was known for his ability to explain complex concepts in a clear and concise manner, making him a highly respected figure among his peers and students. Kuzmin's contributions to science were recognized with numerous awards and honors throughout his career. He was elected a corresponding member of the Russian Academy of Sciences in 1991 and was awarded the Max Planck Medal in 2000. He also held the title of Honored Scientist of the Russian Federation. Outside of his professional work, Kuzmin was known for his love of music and poetry. He was an avid reader and had a deep appreciation for the arts. He was also a devoted family man and is survived by his wife, 2 children, and several grandchildren. Sadly, Kuzmin passed away on September 11, 2015, leaving behind a legacy of groundbreaking research and a generation of inspired physicists. His contributions to the field of physics will continue to be remembered and celebrated for years to come. In conclusion, Vadim Kuzmin was a brilliant physicist, accomplished academic, and devoted family man. His work on phase transitions and critical phenomena has had a lasting impact on the field of physics, and his contributions to science have been recognized with numerous awards and honors. He will be remembered for his passion for physics, his dedication to teaching, and his love of music and poetry.
We remember the life of István Kertész, Hungarian conductor and educator, born 1929, who died on this date in 1973. István Kertész was a Hungarian conductor and educator who left an indelible mark on the world of classical music. Born in 1929, Kertész began his musical journey as a young man, studying at the Liszt Academy of Music in Budapest. He quickly demonstrated a natural talent for conducting, and his passion for music led him to pursue a career that would span decades and take him to the forefront of the classical music scene. Kertész's impressive career was marked by his versatility and dedication to his craft. He was known for his extensive repertoire, which included over 450 orchestral works and 60 operas from various periods and styles. He was equally at home conducting the works of Mozart, Verdi, and Puccini as he was with those of Prokofiev, Bartók, and Janáček. His ability to interpret and convey the nuances of such diverse compositions was a testament to his exceptional musicianship and artistic vision. Throughout his career, Kertész had the privilege of leading some of the world's most renowned orchestras, including the Cleveland, Chicago, Philadelphia, New York, Los Angeles, Pittsburgh, Detroit, San Francisco, and Minnesota orchestras in the United States, as well as the London Symphony, Vienna Philharmonic, Berlin Philharmonic, Royal Concertgebouw Orchestra, Israel Philharmonic, and l'Orchestre de la Suisse Romande. His performances were always met with critical acclaim, and he was praised for his precision, expressiveness, and ability to bring out the best in his musicians. Kertész was also an accomplished educator, dedicated to sharing his knowledge and passion for music with the next generation of musicians. He served as a professor at the Liszt Academy of Music and was known for his inspiring teaching style, which helped to shape the careers of many young conductors. Kertész's contributions to classical music were recognized and celebrated throughout his career. He was awarded numerous honors and awards, including the Kossuth Prize, the highest cultural honor in Hungary, and the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. He was also made an honorary member of several prestigious musical organizations, including the American Academy of Arts and Sciences and the Royal Academy of Music in London. Despite his many achievements, Kertész remained humble and dedicated to his craft until his passing in 1996. His legacy continues to live on through his numerous recordings, which remain a testament to his artistic vision and dedication to classical music. In conclusion, István Kertész was a true master of classical music, whose passion, dedication, and artistic vision left a lasting impact on the world of classical music. His contributions as a conductor, educator, and advocate for the arts continue to inspire and influence musicians and music lovers alike, ensuring his place as one of the greatest conductors of all time.
This was Today in History, an AA podcast. Brought to you by Decor Studios.
All content was sourced from Wikipedia and processed with open-source large language models.
This podcast is released under Creative Commons Attribution, Share Alike, 4.0, International License.
Thank you so much for listening.
Talk to you tomorrow.